So where the bra line is, more or less. You're going to take your hands behind your head. Take an inhale and exhale. Tuck your pelvis toward you. Lift your shoulder blades up and let's pulse it up. Little lifts. As you're here, make sure you're not bouncing or arching all the way back. Pull the ribs in and back towards the ball. Keep your chin off of your chest. Press a little weight into your heels. Exhale, lift it up. For 5. Good, now we're going to take our right leg up. We're going to crunch 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you need to modify, you can take a 1, 2 and just bring it a little bit forward, or you can go all the way down. Try not to let those ribs pop out. Keep it in. Shoulder blades lift. 2 more. Good, now we're going to cross right leg over left. Lift both feet. We're going to crunch, tap the toe, crunch, tap, crunch. And if this is too much, you can always reach your hands forward if your neck is okay. Tap, crunch, lift, pull it together, navel to spine, for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to cross, left elbow, tap, tap, use your breath, exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs. Left leg up. We pulse. 1, 2. Bring it forward. 1, 2. Lift the shoulders. 1, 2. Exhale. Up, up. Press down into your right foot to help you balance. Use your exhale. Navel to spine. Three, 2, 1. Cross the leg over, and we're going to crunch, tap the toe, crunch, tap. And again, if you need to, shoulders, reach your hands forward, belly in, lift. Chin is off the chest. We have 5, 4, 2, and 1. Uncross right elbow to left knee. Cross, tap, cross, tap, cross, tap. Belly in, ribs down, shoulder blades lift. Five seconds. 2, release. Good. Just slide forward, stretch over the ball, opening up the top of your abs. Roll it up, and let's take the ball under the waist. So again, if you don't have the ball, you just leave it out, it's all good. Otherwise, place the ball kind of under the ribs, not too close to your hip bone, just a little bit so you can release there. Now you can take 1 or 2 weights on the top leg. And we're going to lift. So I'm on my left forearm, I'm going to lift my right heel, and I'm going to kick. Tap the knees together, kick, tap, kick. So notice my hips are staying parallel to the front. My toes are all facing forward. I'm going to push through that right heel. Pick up the belly, try not to let the ribs pop out. Tap and push through that foot. So the weight on the leg is optional. I like to put it a little closer towards the knee. Or you can also skip the hand weights and put ankle weights on. Tap the knees together, push it out. Tap and push. When you push, you're pushing that leg in line with your hip. Good, now we're going to go knee, toe tap your ankle, knee, ankle, knee, ankle. Lift up out of your shoulder. So make sure your shoulder isn't in your ear. Tap knees, tap ankle. Deepen the breath. When you need to shake it out, you can shake it out and come right back. 15 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath. Okay, so we're going to extend forward in front of the hip, slide it back, forward and back. Keep the legs straight the whole time. Flex the foot. If you need a soft bend in the knee, that's fine. Otherwise, keep your hips stable. Kick it forward, press it back. Kick it forward and press. Forward, press. Forward, press. This one I'm going to add a little more weight. Forward and press. Forward, press. Try not to let the hips rock. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep the chest lifted. Good, now we got knee, toe, and ankle, and we're going to press it back. Tap the ankle, press it back. Tap and press. Tap, press. Keep the knee lifted towards the ceiling. As you press the leg back, the foot kind of goes slightly behind your top hip. Press it back. Try not to rock your chest forward. Keep it lifted. Use your abs. Squeeze that top outer hip glute. Keep those hips stacked. Breathe. This is the last one on the side. We're going to switch sides. We've got 15 seconds left. Press the knee back. Belly in. 5, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Stretch it under. And then take that leg on top. Double pigeon. Lift the chest. Breathe. Maybe tilt forward a little. And then release. Let's come to the other side. So taking that ball underneath the waist. Rib line. Okay, so first we have that knees touch and kick the leg. Knees touch together, press the foot back. Tap, press, tap, press. As you hear, you're sitting up nice and tall with the upper body. Try not to let the hips shift around. Knees tap and kick. Straight in line with your hip. No arch in the back. right, we've got knee, ankle, knee, ankle. Tap that ankle, tap the knee. Lift up out of your shoulder. Again, the ball isn't really doing much there because I'm lifting out of my shoulder, pushing into my forearm. Tap the knees, tap the toe. Pick up the belly, we got 15 seconds. We're going to do that straight leg sweep in front and then in line with the hip. Good, I'm going to grab that extra weight with this one. I'm going to kick the leg forward. I'm going to sweep it in line with the hip, bring it forward. Forward and press it back. As I press back, I'm really squeezing my glute to help stabilize my hips, using my abs to help stabilize my hips. Forward, press. Forward, press. Lifting up out of the shoulder. "15 seconds. Squeeze the glute as you press in line with the hip, forward in line, and back in line. 5. Keep the chest up. Good. Last one. We have knee lift, press it back, tap the ankle, press, tap, press. So it's a smaller range, and as my knee is pressing back, my hip is pushing forward. Tap that ankle, press. Knee stays up, press. Try not to let the knee drop forward. Try to keep it up, rotate it up. Squeeze outer hip and glute. Lift up out of your bottom shoulder. Tap and squeeze. You really have to focus your mind into contracting that muscle, keeping everything else still so you can really get a hold of that glute. 5 seconds. And release. Good. Done with the glutes. Reaching it over. And then double pigeon. Stack it on top. Lift the chest. And release. Okay, so we're going to come to the legs. And we're going to take the weights. We're going to take the feet wide, heels in, toes out, and we're going to bend. Feet out, heels in, toes out. We're going to bend, pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift the heels. Pulse, pulse, lift the heels. Squeeze the glutes. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift the heels. Pulse, pulse, lift. Drop your hips. "15 seconds. Soft elbows. Good. Left foot forward, feet on 2 separate lines, straight back lunge. We're going to punch, punch, push it back. Punch, punch, lean and push. Punch, 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 push. Chest up, butt back. If you need a little bit of adjustment, you lift. Punch, punch, push, kick. Punch, punch, push, kick. Push into your front heel and check your front knee isn't coming forward. We're going to keep it right on top in all of our lunges. 1, 2, push. 1, 2, push. One more. Good. We're going to go stay on the left leg forward. We're going to reach down, lengthen the chest so you don't need to go around. Lift up, reach, tap, and press it out to the side. Tap, out, or just reach, kick, reach, kick. Long spine, shift it into your front heel, reach, little kick to the side. Deepen the breath, press into that front heel, 10 seconds here. Good, let's turn it around, other side. Right leg is forward, lunge. We go punch, punch, push, kick. Punch, punch, push, kick. If you can, try to keep a good pace going. Check your front knee doesn't come in front of the ankle. Lift the chest. Drop low. Relax your front toes. One, two, push. 1, 2, push. Again, make sure you're not rounding forward. Keep your back straight. 1, 2, and lift. Good. Next one, we do a straight back lunge. We're going to reach and kick it out to the side. Reach, kick. Go as low as you can with a straight back. You don't want to round forward. Lift, reach, lift. Little kick out. Push into your front heel. Pull that front hip back. Stick out the butt behind you. Lift the chest. Reach, tap, kick. Going back to the center, feet go wide. We're gonna go 1, 2 again, maybe a hop this time. 1, 2, hop, or heel lift. So same thing as before, up to you. Punch, punch, lift, punch, punch and pulse. Punch and pulse, punch and pulse. Up, heels or a hop. Navel to spine. Come on, 10 seconds. Feet are wide. And release. Good job. Okay. We're going to come down to the floor for some arms. push-ups. So we're going to take our hands wide, fingertips turn in, press into your thumbs, knees on the floor. If you want straight legs, that's fine. And we bend. Press. Tuck your pelvis forward. Make sure your back isn't sinking or your butt isn't lifting. Tuck. Push the floor. Lift your ribs away from the mat. Press into your index knuckles, your fingertips, and your thumb. Push the floor down, scoop the ribs. Press and breathe. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to come onto your forearms. Elbows, shoulders width apart. First, let's just do a little shift forward and back. Make sure your butt isn't here, and make sure it's not here. Tuck and lift. Squeeze the legs. Press into your forearms. Scoop up the belly. We're going to switch it up in 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift that right foot, shift forward and back. If it's too much, keep both feet on the floor. Squeeze your left leg. And switch sides. Squeeze that right leg. Or again, both feet on the floor. 5 seconds. And release. Come back onto your hands, we're into plank. Wrists are shoulder width apart. We're going to cross and out. So cross it, right foot, knee to left elbow, and then take it slightly out to the right. Cross, press it up. Cross, press it up. Push into your thumbs, 5 seconds, then we switch. And other leg. Left knee to the right, out to the left. Cross it under, take it to the left. Little kick to the side. Keep the shoulders on top of your wrists. Pick up the belly. Squeeze the right leg. And release. Come back to your forearms. Elbows under shoulders. And we tap side to side. Again, make sure your hips aren't sinking. Rather have the hips a little higher than too low. Good, we're going to switch this up. We're going to do double tap. Right 1, 2, switch. Left 1, 2, switch. Right for 2, left for 2. Keep it going. Squeeze the legs. Pick up the belly. Five seconds. And release. Whew. Okay, coming back to plank. Top of a push-up, wrists under shoulders. We're going to go doubles. Right leg up, in, straight back this time. So towards that left arm, and then straight back. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders in a line. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Left knee, right elbow, straight back. Push the floor down, pick up the belly. Squeeze that right leg. We'll go straight back this time. Push into your thumbs. Good, release. Come to your forearms again. Elbows, shoulders width. We're gonna take your right leg up, tap the left heel, lift right, release. Switch, left, tap right heel, lift, release. Right, tap, lift, down. Left, tap, lift, down. And if it's too much, you can just hold the forearm plank. Lift, tap, lift, down. Lift, tap, lift, down. Release. Grab your weights. Take your heavier ones. We won't be here long. We're going to bend it in, press it out. Palms are facing up. Bend and reach. Five seconds and we switch it up. Good. Now we're going to go up, under. Turn the palm down, turn the palm up. Above, below. Little scoop above the shoulder, little scoop below your shoulder. Soft elbows. Belly in. Good. Last minute here. We're going to take the arms, little circles. Little circles. Take breaks when you need to. We got little circles. Engage the glutes, 5 seconds. Reverse the circle direction. Last 30 seconds here. You can do it. Push. Relax the neck, shoulders, and jaw. We're going to stretch after this. Little circles. Ten seconds. And release. Ooh. Take that arm across. Just move the head a little side to side. Whatever feels good. Take that arm up. And switch. Take it across. Drop the shoulder. And take that arm up. Pull the elbow back. Clasp your hands behind you. Wrap the shoulder blades towards each other. And again, you can take your ear side to side. Okay. This is coming to a stretch. So we're going to take a downward dog. Pedal out your feet, move your hips a little bit. Push into your thumbs. And let's step the right leg forward. Back knee down. Wrap. Right leg is forward, right shoulder is rolling back. And you can stay and just open the chest and let the hips sink down. Or you can lift the back foot, grab. Breathe here, or push that foot back away from you. Lean your upper body back a little bit. Breathe into that hip flexor, quad, inner thighs. Release the foot. Straighten your front leg, turn your front toes back. You can use blocks if you like. Try to straighten out that leg. Drop the hip, lift the chest. Stay nice and long, and then extend the chest down, the ribs to the thigh. Breathe. Good, now slowly take your right leg out to the side. Come into a modified warrior two. So right heel is in line with the left knee. Press the right knee out. Stretch the left arm forward. And then again, we're going to straighten your right leg. Lift the chest. Press your hips forward so your butt isn't sticking back. Lift and lengthen, reach. And then exhale, release. Take a downward dog. Left leg steps forward, back knee down. And again, you can drop the hip, take your left hand back, wrap your left shoulder blade back. Breathe. Maybe you stay here or you grab your back foot. Press your foot back, your hips forward. Breathe through the nose. Release the foot, straighten the leg. Try to draw the left hip down and back. Turn your toes back, lift the chest. Breathe. Use your exhales to soften the muscles and go deeper. Maybe fold a little bit, letting the ribs come down first. Good, and then step your left leg to the left. Heel in line with the knee. Drop your hips. Stretching that inner thigh a little bit. Taking that left hand down, the right hand up. Lengthen. Lean your upper body back a little. Then coming up, straighten your left leg. Straighten that left leg. Lift up, reach over. And release. Let's come to our sit bones. Let's take the legs wide. As wide as you can. Flex the feet. Tilting your chest forward, let your pelvis tilt down and your sit bones lift up. Lengthen the chest. And again, you can use blocks here if you'd like. Breathe. You can stay here or come to your forearms without rounding the back too much. Lift your chest. Wrap your shoulder blades back. Retract back, lift the chest, and then try to let the toes turn back slightly. Don't let them fall inward. Take another inhale, exhale, stay or fold. Inhale it back up. Bring the feet together. Cross-legged, inhale, and exhale. Good work. Thanks for joining my practice.